This year has been the most life-changing year for me thus far. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. So sorry about the lighting in today's video. It's a gloomy day. I'm using my ring light the best I can, and I just feel like there's a lot of shadows going on, but what can you do? I'm all cozy in my cheetah fuzzy sweater, and today we are going to be going over my top 5 tips for developing self-love and confidence. You know, these are the 5 things that I think have helped me the most in the last year, so I just thought I would share them with you guys. And yeah, it's also coming at a good time because this video is going to be filmed, edited, and uploaded all today. That's the goal. So if this is up December 17th, I accomplished the goal, because yesterday I was supposed to film a video and I was just not feeling it, kind of feeling down on myself. So this is good timing for me to go over these 5 things that help me to feel my best and anchor me to the person I want to be and my vision and my goals. So let's just get straight into it, and I hope you enjoy. My first tip, we're gonna start off with one that's more basic and simple, but that is to take care of yourself / put yourself together. By this I mean drinking water, eating good foods, working out, getting ready for the day, brushing your teeth, washing your hair, putting on makeup, things like that, to show you're kind of showing yourself that you care and that you love yourself. Also, sometimes when I'm feeling down, if I put on makeup or if I get ready, I just feel more put together, I feel more confident, and something so small can actually make a big difference. So if you're feeling down, just go put on some makeup. Even if you don't have anywhere to go, if that's something you like and it makes you feel good, go do it. Also, taking a shower kind of feels like a refresh, reset to me, so do something like that. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself. And another thing I like to think about with this is take care of yourself as you would a small child. So like, imagine that you're your own child. You need to take care of yourself and watch out for yourself and make sure you have the things you need. And it's just a really good way to show yourself love. Okay, my number 2 tip is to use your words wisely. And by this, I don't just mean verbally, but also the thoughts you're thinking about yourself. So there's 3 parts to this. The first one is that I like to write down at least 3 to 5 things I love about myself every day. I've been doing this for a long time now in my journal, but when I first started out, it was a little bit harder to think about things I loved about myself, but the more I've done it, the easier it comes, and I truly notice a difference when you sit down, reflect, and appreciate the things that you do love about yourself. It kind of helps you to create more and to recognize more and give yourself more credit. Another one is practicing positive self-talk, so really becoming aware of what you're saying to yourself. And one of the other big things with that is when you can hear yourself speaking negatively to yourself, to not just accept it as it comes into your mind, but to really question it and say, is this thought even true? Does it have any credibility? Because most of the time our negative thoughts about ourselves don't. They're kind of just fear-based and they can kind of spin out of control. So it's really important to be aware of your thoughts, what you're telling yourself. And then the other part of this is affirmations, writing them down and thinking them. So even if you don't feel like you're, okay, for example, I used to wish I was creative and always felt like I wasn't creative. And I realized that maybe I wasn't creative because I was constantly telling myself I wasn't creative. So I started writing in my journal, in my affirmations, how I'm creative, I'm confident, all this sort of stuff. And honestly, now it's moved from my affirmation section in my journal to things I love about myself. Because now I truly believe that I am creative because I've been telling myself I am. Anytime I hear, that's like a really big one for me. Anytime I hear people say that they're not creative, I'm always like, it's because you're telling yourself you're not creative. I think everybody is creative. We just don't always have the confidence in our own ideas, and so we don't attempt to be creative. I just said creative like 8,000 times, but. So if there's anything that you wish you were more of or you feel like you were lacking, try using affirmations and positive self-talk and start telling yourself you are whatever you want to be, because our words are so powerful. I promise you, if you do this every day and stay really consistent with it, it will truly make a difference and you'll start to really feel that way. Okay, my tip number 3 is to stop asking for other people's opinions. Now, this doesn't always count. There's certain things that you might want opinions from the important people in your life on, big life decisions, but as far as little things like what outfit you should wear out that night, which picture you should post on Instagram, if you're constantly going to other people to find out what their opinion is, you're not trusting yourself. And not trusting yourself is showing yourself that you're not confident in your own opinion and decision. So next time you have a little decision like that on what picture to post, an outfit to wear, how to do your makeup, I want you to not ask anybody else's opinion and go completely off of what you want to do. And I promise you, the more you do that, you're gonna keep building your confidence in yourself and you're going to feel like you trust yourself. And trusting yourself is so, so important. Okay, my tip number, what number are we on? 4? Yes. My tip number 4 is to get uncomfortable. So by this, I mean to get comfortable with being uncomfortable and get out of your comfort zone. So at the beginning of 2019, I'd started a new job and they had us pick one word for the year that was like kind of our goal or what we wanted the year to kind of embody, I guess. And my word I chose was uncomfortable, which I think everybody thought was kind of weird at first, but when I explained it, it made more sense. I wanted to get more comfortable with being uncomfortable and get out of my comfort zone. And this year has been the most life-changing year for me thus far. Once I do something that seems scary to me and I overcome my fear and I do it anyway, I always end up growing and realizing it wasn't as scary as I thought it was. And I think this is something that continues on your whole life, because as soon as you climb one mountain, overcome one fear, there's gonna be something behind it that you're now scared of. It's a new thing. It's a daily practice and I'm not always good at it, but I can't even tell you how incredibly life-changing and just confidence building and going out of your comfort zone and doing something new, I'm always glad I did. No matter what happens, I learned something, I grew, it was not scary, it was so much fun. So yeah, don't let fear hold you back. That's a huge, huge, huge one. Okay, my last tip number 5, is one of my favorites, and that is to do what you say you will do. I didn't realize how powerful this one was until I realized that when I break my own promises to myself, or even little things, like when I don't follow through the next day with what I had planned and told myself I would do, I am breaking my own trust with myself, and every time I do that, it breaks down my confidence. And on the reverse side of that, every time I follow through with what I say I do, even if in the moment I don't feel like doing it, but I told myself I would, and I follow through and I do it, my word to myself becomes so strong that my confidence in myself builds, and I know whatever I tell myself or have planned something to do, I'm going to follow through on it. That one is so powerful. Pretty much all these are powerful. I love all these tips, but do what you say you will do. I set that as like my background on my phone to remind myself, because sometimes like the night before you'll be like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna do this and do this, do this, and it's gonna be a really productive day, but we don't always follow through because you're not always in the mood to do something. So regardless of your motivations and your mood, it's that discipline and honoring yourself to follow through on your word. Just try it out. Do it, guys. Do what you say you'll do. Okay guys, that was a quick little video, but those are my 5 tips. If you have any questions on any of the tips, leave them in the comments down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope these tips help you out and I was able to explain them well enough. But if they did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, because we still have plenty more Vlogmas videos coming and they're gonna be good. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.